I've been thinking a lot lately about the things I didn't do in my 20s and 30s. Not in a regretful way, but more like realizing it now. I think one of the biggest things is I didn't really put myself out there. I spent a lot of time just working, saving money, staying in my comfort zone. And at the time, it didn't feel wrong. I thought I was doing the right thing. But looking back now, I realize I was playing it too safe. I avoided a lot of situations, especially when it came to meeting people. And I think that's part of the reason why I ended up where I am now. Another thing I think about a lot is money. I regret not managing it properly and not having someone with more experience guide me. Someone I could trust who understood how to actually grow money. Because I did save, but I didn't really know what to do with it. And later on, I made decisions that set me back. I also think about investing. I wish I had started earlier. Not even trading, just simple long-term investing. Letting time do its thing, you know. Uh, because now I understand that better. But back then, I wasn't thinking that way. Another thing I regret is not traveling more. The only time I really traveled was when I went to China with my dad. I was around 16, and at that age, I didn't really appreciate it. I didn't understand how meaningful that experience was. Now, when I look back at it, I realize how much I missed. I also regret not building stronger connections with people I cared about. I think I was too focused on myself, my image, how I looked, how people saw me, and not enough on being present and genuine with others. And over time, those connections just faded. I think that's also part of why I ended up being single. Another thing that's hard to explain is I don't think I was always being myself. I was kind of hiding parts of who I really was, trying to come across a certain way instead of just being real. And that takes a toll over time because eventually, you don't even know what's real anymore. And overall, I regret not building a solid foundation earlier in life. Something stable, something I could rely on long term. Because now it feels like I'm starting over. And I won't lie, that part is a little scary. But at the same time, I try not to look at it as failure because everything I went I went through, that was who I was at that time. I didn't know what I know now, and maybe this is just part of the process. Learning things later than expected, but still learning them. So yeah, sometimes I think I think about all of this, not to stay stuck in the past, but just to understand myself better, and maybe make better decisions moving forward.